Hello and welcome everybody, and thank you guys for joining me. Yeah, again, my name is Wilkie, and indeed I'm still playing Black Desert, and there are a few things that I want to talk about. First of all, I still don't exactly know what I'm going to be doing soon in video, because if you look at the top left, I'm going to be hitting level 60 in probably like 5 or 6 minutes, probably during the course of this video. But I don't think I will be that was what I don't think I will be going to level 61 anytime soon though on either my striker or my Musa, just because of time limitations, university basically getting to its closure, workload starts to increase, and I'm still not entirely sure what I exactly want to do at this point in video. I do want to PvP again. I just do not entirely know in what sort of scope or shape or form. So yeah, I simply don't exactly know how things are. And you may ask yourself, like, why the hell is he even like putting so much time into Striker, right? Well, originally I was happy, or it's not that I was happy, but I was alright with Musa basically being a meme in PvP, and well, I kind of accepted the fate that Musa's probably never going to be great in PvP. But at least he was good for grind and good mobility. He's nice to life skill with, and gathering and everything works quite nice with him. And I simply love how the skills look, his movement and everything just feels really good. So I decided to explore some of the new content. Like, I didn't even explore Valencia to the fullest. I did not set foot, or I should probably say set ship into Magoria content. And I didn't explore Kama Sylvia, neither 1 or 2. But since Kama Sylvia was probably the easiest to explore of those 3 things, I was like, let's just check out Kama Sylvia really. It's not too far, I like the Trent area, so maybe I'll enjoy doing stuff down there. So I basically went down there, started to do the quests on my Musa. I think the 3rd quest or so something required me to kill gargoyles. And holy hell, those things mowed me down in like 6 or 7 hits. I wasn't wearing the best gear, but I had like, what, 245 DP, which is sure still not a lot, but like, it's not trash tier, really. It's not like I had plus 15 gear on. And those things, like, 6 or 7 hits and I was almost dead. Like, I had to pay attention quite badly. On top of that, I hit like a wet noodle with my 205 Awakening AP Musa. Sure, I don't have Kutum, but Jesus Christ. Those things were tanky and they packed a massive punch for me. It's like, what the hell's happening? What did they do to Musa or the content or the gear requirements? Afterwards I learned they kind of nerfed some places, but still, that was pretty much the key event that sort of triggered me to be like, dude, what the hell? This class is bad in PvP, and now it's also not going to PvE anymore? Screw that. So I was like, well, obviously the closest choice would be Mawa, or Maewa, or whatever you want to pronounce it, Plum. Because despite, or except for the Crescent Blade, which would be Carry Spear, the other items would be pretty much identical, or are identical. Blade and bow are the same, and armor and accessories are very similar for both of them. So naturally my choice was, well, let's just play Mawa. Like, I didn't like her style-wise. Like, her blade skills look awesome, but I don't like the spear all too much. Neither do I like the ice, but that's just me. But I decided to play her, and obviously since I was like running around with a fresh level 5 Mawa with like, what, 180 AP, I basically got to 56 in like 2 hours-ish. It was like 2 hours and 4 minutes or something, got to 56. Because I could basically grind Sausage alone at level 50. So that was massive XP. I just popped the daily XP and the fame XP and stuff. And I basically got to 56 in like, what, 3 hours? Well, as I said, 2 hours 4 minutes. And then I basically just drove her over to Pirates. I bought a the Green Awakening Carry Spear, like whatever the name is. I think it's Sundo. What? It doesn't matter. The weakest one. So I had like I think 182 or something awakening AP, and I was grinding pirates quite solid with it, and I got her to 57, and everything was going fine. And then I was like talking with the guildie and like other people. I was like, why don't you try Striker? I was like, new class, no gear. But he was like, well, dude, he's like super good and doesn't require that much gear, blah blah blah. I was like, alright, why the hell not give it a shot? And so I made one, and I was quite hooked because like he has a freaking Shoryuken, and then he has a Hadouken. Although those moves are probably not that useful, at least the Hadouken is probably not that great in PvP, also not in PvE. But it was still fun to use, and I basically gimped myself using it the whole time. But definitely the class is super strong at this point. I'm not sure if it's really broken or not, but it's definitely top tier in both PvP and PvE. I mean, looking at my gear, I do have 168 regular AP, 172 awakening AP, which is like, this is not really massively good gear. I don't even use any +5 hidden AP gems or something, and I'm basically grinding the spot semi AFK quite well. On top of that, he is super sustainable. I never ever had to use WP potions or HP potions while grinding because I have like 2 recovery skills in awakening form, another recovery skill in non-awakening, and basically 4 recovery skills, which is quite heavy. So the class definitely plays super good. So I decided to give it a shot, and well, I got him to 57. I was like, well, you know what, actually we're gonna commit to it. We're gonna get it to 60 for a multitude of reasons. First of all, I was hoping for the Rabam ultimate absolute skills, whatever you want to call them, for them to fix Musa, which most likely is not going to happen because the changes we've seen so far, they don't really address any of the issues Musa's have. So Musa is probably still going to remain a meme in PvP, which is really sad. And so I was like, well, I like the class, why not commit to it? And then I sniped an outfit from the marketplace. I was like, alright, screw this. We're gonna play Striker till 60 for House Fame, a potentially good and solid and working class for PvE and PvP. And yeah, just like, the thing is, farming means grinding. If you farm money, you grind. Unless you're like life skill or something. And ultimately, it doesn't really matter that much if you grind on a on one character or the other, especially since Musa is just so freaking fragile and unreliable at this point. So, yeah. Personally, though, as I said, I don't exactly know where the road will lead. I do like the class a lot. However, I do like it a lot more pre-awakening than awakening. So there's that thing, and we just think level 60 with 1024 SP, which is like, I'm super gimped, which is the problem. 4 days, 1 hour, so we are 97 hours until level 60. That's pretty good, I think, for, as I said, alright gear. I didn't use a lot of boosts. I did use only 10 beers. I didn't use gems blessings. I didn't even use Beck scrolls or XP elixirs. It was kind of a nice journey. Well, the bells obviously helped since the release, and since the Founders Pack rewards handed out a lot of bells to people. The golden bells basically add another 100% XP buff to the whole server or channel for 1 hour, and I think over the course I got like 9 or 10 of these bells while grinding. Somebody else popped them, so that definitely helped me on my way to level 60. And as I said, I'm probably just gonna finish my XP buff, which lasts like 7 minutes, And then I'm gonna be probably heading back to the main island, learn a bit more PvP, do some quests, explore maybe some stuff, and yeah. The main issue really I have right now is that there's two things. Striker feels good. It's a solid class, it has super low stat requirements, it works super well, and I do enjoy it. However, Musa still feels 10 times better in terms of control, movement, utility, and what else not. Besides that, Striker outclasses Musa and everything else besides like movement speed and basically holding the option to engage in a fight or not. So I personally do not, I simply don't know whether or not I'm gonna be playing Striker or Musa. Musa is gonna be my life skiller, that's for sure. So at least in that aspect I will spend more time on my Musa than on my Striker. Then basically I'll just translate my money, the farmings and everything I have into gear. I'll probably focus on armor, then accessories, because those are basically universally usable. And as time will go, or time will tell really, whether or not I'm gonna be playing Striker or Musa or maybe Mawa. I don't really know. Anyways, yeah, if anything, I'm not really sure what kind of content I will be making in BDO. I mean, there's still plenty of guides to make for so many various subjects. There's an influx of constantly new people, mechanics in-game changing. Like, some of my guides are so outdated that I should just remake them so they would actually be fitting. Because I keep getting questions about, like, this doesn't work anymore, or I can't find this and that item. It's like, well, yeah, the guide is like 2 years old, the game changed. So I might actually start working on some of these guides and rework them if there's a demand for that. Maybe I'll do a Striker guide. I'm not particularly too well into Striker yet. I mean, all I did was grind, really. That's it. I don't even have freaking skill add-ons. I have no skill add-ons at all. So it gives you an idea how fairly solid this class is. Anyways, this is just a quick update. As you can see, level 60, I did commit. I did play it a bit. There's bazillions of events running. There's gonna be 2 more events after tomorrow's maintenance, but then they removed the Turk event. So like, there's a crap ton of events flying around everywhere. So yeah, at least AFKing around is probably a good choice for me. So I'm not gonna be falling behind. Then I'm gonna be working on processing, fixing my worker empire, because I still collect things like silver azalea leaf and silk grass for herbal juices, which we obviously don't need anymore because we have WP potions. But just things like that. I have to fix that. Anyways, that is all really. Hopefully this is well, this is not really content. It's just like a sort of update video of me grinding pirates and rambling about. I will also be starting to play other games again. I currently don't really play anything but Warframe, Tekken, and BDO. I might go back to PUBG a bit or Fortnite Battle Royale. I'm not sure yet. I assume it's probably going to be more Tekken in the future though. So I'll also presumably pop a stream here or there to see how things go. Anyways, that's all. Hopefully you guys have a great day, week, and month. 2017 is almost nearing its end, and I'm still not really doing well with my channel, but hey, we get there. And that's all for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless, and I hope I'll catch you guys next time.